Hello, Noble Middle School. To all 6th and 7th graders, Ms. Luters and I want to share and explain a brief presentation with all of you. And the goal is to help all of us have a successful second half of the year. We want to thank you in advance for listening. So as always, listen carefully.
Now that we're in semester 2, we'd like to review the expectations that will make you a successful learner at NMS. These shouldn't be new, but will be a good reminder. Show up. That brain can't grow if you aren't attending class. This is universal for in-person learning as well as remote learning. Make sure you show up on time too and stay until the end of class.
The very end of class. Make sure you are staying on.
Do you need more reasons to show up? Well, let's read a couple of these statistics. Did you know that a student who is chronically absent any year between grades 8 and 12 is more than 7 times more likely to drop out? We don't want that for you. You don't want that for you. Show up. Also, chronic absenteeism is widely defined as missing 10% or more of school days in a school year for any reason. This includes excused and unexcused absences. So whether you are sick or whether you are on a family vacation, that counts. And this can translate into missing 15 or more days per year or 3 days per month. Attendance really matters, especially remotely, where instruction and connection is so vital to the learning experience. Please remember, if you are going to be absent, have an adult contact the school, because all of our absences are reported to the state of Maine.
So let's talk about how to be successful as a remote student. This includes all, not some, but all of your remote classes. You as the students have the most responsibilities in order to be successful. So please make sure you know your roles. You folks are the most important part of this process. So like Ms. Luters said earlier, it all starts with actually being there and being engaged. This will help in order to be good learners and to be connected with your teachers and your classmates. You need to attend your classes or your live meetings. And this includes not just your remote classes, but the student support time. I think some teachers call them mandatory help blocks or help sessions, and other arrangements you have with staff members at Noble Middle School. Make sure you are in attendance for all of your calendar expectations.
Now that you've shown up, we need to find a good place to work. This place should have limited distractions and an atmosphere that allows you to focus. This workspace will look different for every student and family. Remember that working on a solid surface is extremely important, and working on your bed or floor is not recommended. Keep your workspace clean. Keep your computer away from food or drinks. Put away any items that may be of a distraction, such as a cell phone. If you can, try to avoid working in a space where there's a lot going on, like your family is moving around in the background. One idea is to sit with your back to a wall. This can help cut down on distractions for everyone in a remote class. And it would probably help to have a set of headphones to block out background noise for you and for your remote class. It's helpful if the headphones have a microphone.
Another big topic is the topic of cameras. So make sure during class or student support time, our cameras need to be on. And you might ask, well, why do we need our cameras on? Well, having a camera on helps us build our connections, like we said before. It also helps maintain engagement in your classes, and it holds all of us accountable. This is the same for grades 8 through 12. When you're at high school, that's what they expect, cameras on. Not only do we want people to attend classes, but we want to actually see you involved in the class. Cameras on, please. And be aware of body language while you're on the screen. Our faces and our body language can say things that our words may not be able to say, especially when we're muted. Be aware of your body language. Are you sending out positive classroom vibes, I would ask? Microphone reminder. It's helpful to keep your microphone off when you are not talking. Be sure to turn it on when it's your turn to talk, obviously. We try to do the same thing when we are having our teacher meeting. So if you're not adding to the conversation or part of the class, please make sure you are muted. In another classroom expectations, reminder that when you are ready to participate in class, there is that raise your hand, know the routine, do what you need to do, and also raise that hand as needed. Little things can make a difference, we all know that, so you need to be dressed appropriately for school, even when you're home. So get up and get dressed. And again, this is the same with us. We have many remote meetings as teachers and adults here at school, and the meetings always go better when we are up and dressed appropriately. Kind of funny that we all have mostly the same rules and we all have the same expectations to make things go well for all of us.
Let's do our work. So it's important to keep up on your assignments. You should be checking Google Classroom and Infinite Campus on a daily basis. Make sure you're turning in your completed work. That doesn't mean just clicking the check mark or turn in button. You actually need to do the work before you turn it in. Each of your teachers have support time every day starting at 10:45. They're there for you. Revision is part of learning. Make sure you are always looking for what you need to revise to get a better grade.
Your teachers also have a role when it comes to remote learning for this semester. Now that we've talked about expectations for you, we can also understand what your teachers are doing for you. Things that teachers are doing, they're posting information on their Google Classrooms, they're posting information on Infinite Campus, they're making themselves available for you for student support time, they're giving you feedback on a regular basis. Sometimes they explain to you how you can and how you should redo an assignment or an assessment. They're communicating with your families. So teachers are very busy like you and have a lot to do with being successful. And also your family, another piece of this puzzle. Their help is also essential for success. Your family can help you with finding a good workspace. They can help you stay organized. They can remind you what time it is and reminding you to join your classes, not late, on time. They can also reach out to your teachers and they can sit with you and check IC and they can check Google Classrooms with you. They are needed to be involved and to do their part in helping you being the best student that you can be.
The MSID 60 Technology Department provides a Chromebook for every student in our district to support the 21st century learning that we're all doing. Remember, if you need tech support, you can always reach out, create a tech ticket, or call the number and extension on your screen.
So that's it, folks. Okay, a few reminders on what you can do and what the teachers are doing and what your families can do for all of us to work together and have a good second half of the year and a successful second semester. So Ms. Lutters and I thank you for listening. Thank you.